So I finally did it. After 20 years, I went to the dentist.
No crying! Laughing! See? I'm silly!
And not just for a consultation. I had the first part of my deep cleaning done. And I have a plan for the rest of the work that needs to be done as well. And let me tell you, it was a humbling experience. As I sat there listening to the hygienist explain everything that needed fixing, something hit me. The whole process, facing my fear, acknowledging the problem, and committing to real change. It felt a lot like what C.S. Lewis talks about in Mere Christianity. Excellent book. And it's not just about fixing something small. It's about real transformation. And sometimes transformation is painful. Let's be real, nobody loves going to the dentist. But for me, it wasn't just about inconvenience. It was fear. Fear of how bad it might be, fear of the cost, fear of judgment, and so for years and years, I just didn't go. And the longer I avoided it, the worse I imagined it would be. The irony is, avoiding it didn't stop the damage. It just made it worse. The same way ignoring a spiritual issue doesn't make it go away. The longer we put off dealing with something, the harder it gets to face it. Now, this definitely reminds me of something that C.S. Lewis wrote about in Mere Christianity. He talks about how Christianity isn't just about making us nice people. It's about turning us into something completely new. But real change is rarely comfortable. He compares it to a house. You think that God is just going to come in and do a little repair work, fix a leak, patch up a hole, but instead he starts knocking down walls, rebuilding the foundation, and adding completely new structures. And here's the kicker. It hurts. Just like going to the dentist hurts after you've neglected your teeth for way too long. But without that pain, there's no healing. So, sitting in that chair, hearing about all the work I needed done, I had two choices. Keep avoiding it, or commit to real change. And then I realized, faith is the same way. We all have things that we don't want to deal with. Sins, bad habits, pride, bitterness. We tell ourselves, I'll just deal with that later. But then later never comes, and then one day we realize that we've let things go for way too long. But here's the good news. Real change begins the moment we stop running from the truth. So now I've started the process, I got the first part of my deep cleaning done, and I have a treatment plan in place. Is it going to be easy? No. Is it going to be cheap? Also, no, but it's worth it. Because it's not just about my teeth. It's about my health, my confidence, and my willingness to take responsibility for something that I've neglected for way too long. And honestly, it's making me look at my faith differently. What else have I been avoiding? What parts of my heart have I been afraid to let God fix because I knew it would be uncomfortable? We stand and lift up our hands, for the joy of the Lord is our strength. We bow down and worship him now. How great, how awesome is he. Together we sing, and everyone sing. Holy is the Lord God Almighty. The earth is filled with his glory. Holy is the Lord God Almighty. The earth is filled with his glory. Holy, holy is the Lord Almighty. Holy, holy. So, here's my challenge for you. What's one thing in your life that you've been avoiding because you're afraid of the process? Maybe it's a habit you need to break, a conversation you need to have, or a step of faith that you've been putting off. The reality is, whether it's our teeth, our faith, or anything else in life, avoiding the problem doesn't stop it. It just makes the healing process harder. But the moment we face it, real change can begin. Holy, holy is the Lord Almighty. Holy, holy. My shiny teeth and me. 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 My shiny teeth that twinkle just like the stars in space. My shiny teeth that sparkle, adding beauty to my face. My shiny teeth that glisten just like a Christmas tree. You know they'd walk a mile just to see me smile. My shiny teeth and me. Shiny teeth, shiny teeth, shiny teeth. If you've ever struggled with avoiding something hard, leave it in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. And if you haven't read Mere Christianity yet, I highly recommend it. It might just challenge you in ways that you weren't expecting. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll keep you updated as I go through the rest of this process. Thank you so much. I love you guys, and I want you to be even more yourself. God bless. Bye.